membership? Is there a tier of membership where Shamik, like, do you pay more for Shamik to slap the hell out of you before a fight, or do you pay less of a membership? Like, which is it? Do you get a discount, or does it cost more? It's become so famous, I would argue that you should have to pay more to get slapped around. It's clearly working.
Let's not think about that. Let's go, baby.
Shamik Harvey imploring Dalrymple to tighten up that guard and give deep breaths.
Middle finger up.
They want a tight guard and breathing from Dalrymple. Dalrymple standing in the southpaw with the hands at chest height and close.
Yes, I like the press. Yeah, I like the feint, yep.
Barber eating a jab early on as both men are in southpaw.
Yep.
Barber switches to orthodox, throws a hard inside low kick, and then a right hand, left hook and a right hand, most of it landing on Dalrymple. Dalrymple pushes to a body lock, then drives Barber to the floor, staying tight on his back with a body lock, grapevining that leg in order to force Barber to stay on the canvas.
You got knees to the legs, you got knees to the leg, get ready to reap the hook.
He's right in front of that Carolina combat corner, and they can casually explain to him what they want him to do, and it's easy for him to listen. Barber working hard, trying to fight his way back to his feet, but Dalrymple all over him.
And
right.
You see the back body lock. It's the body lock with double unders turns into the back body lock every time. That's what they're looking for. And even Dalrymple doesn't seem to be exactly. Sometimes when you get a hold of these guys that are really explosive, all you have to do is hold on. They'll do the rest of the work for you. Dalrymple's a great wrestler, and he's starting to turn into a great MMA grappler. He gets that chest-to-back connection. He just holds on tight. He doesn't rush the back take.
The noise in here is getting loud as both of these guys are hometown favorites.
Boat ramped. Dalrymple gets his weight a little too high and gets boat ramped, but he's trying to salvage it with the front headlock.
Two men get back to their feet. Knee
Big
from Dalrymple.
knee. Dalrymple takes one in return. They're trading back and forth.
Yeah.
Nice footwork from Barber.
The men taking turns, reversing the position against the fence.
Big knee from Dalrymple again.
With head position.
You know, I'll say this about Dalrymple too. I've seen him in the training room a little bit, and we haven't seen all of him yet either.
No, he's gotten better each time.
Yeah, for sure, and he's never boring.
Barber has made an effort at defending himself, but has not made a ton of effort at improving the situation.
He's not made a ton of effort to get back. Oh, nice Sasai! Almost like a Sasai tried to get the far side of Sotogari.
Yes. 3 in, 3 out. We got up, down, game off the break, too. Watch the throw. Watch the throw. Watch the throw. Here it comes. Here it comes. Good.
Shamik Harvey with a very dense set of instructions for Dalrymple.
You can hear him on ESPN plain as day. They were talking, DC and Michael were talking about how much they like Shamik in the corner. They don't even know that he's a fighter, I don't think.
There you go. Go down.
Yeah.
Good. Pull it. Back leg.
Yeah.
But they were like, Bisping's like, my goodness, you had that lad in Brian's corner. And DC was like, yeah, I love that guy. The guy who slaps him.
Yeah. Well,
you know,
Shamik doesn't leave you hanging. He tells you what you need to do. If you do it or don't do it, that's on you.
And it's not, it's simple coaching. It's never so simple that it's like AI-generated corner advice where you're like, you got to stand up.
He's telling him what he's supposed to do.
Simple as possible.
He's telling him what he's supposed to do.
Keep that tight waist. I mean, it really should be 3 words or less. Look at this beautiful throw, though. I will say this was the moment of the fight for Barber so far. Nice. He knows his wrist is getting controlled. The thing is, the reason that didn't stop Dalrymple in his tracks is because he comes from a wrestling base. He's used to having to take a face bump and then reshoot. Or when you get a whizzer on a guy like that, you got to turn your whole body and look away with his arm in the whizzer. If you're just looking at the ground, he's going to be on the same plane as you. He's going to feel like you can just... What happened there? Stand up.
Yeah, then it's more like 50-50.
You don't want to make it a contest of strictly wrestling with a guy like, you want to get in a reshot contest with him. Yeah. He's going to have a better reshot every time. He's been doing it longer, it would seem.
Dalrymple's grappling was, in the beginning.
Barber was no slouch, though.
Yeah, Barber's grappling was good, but Dalrymple was much more explosive and dynamic.
The fact that Barber stayed on his feet and the only major takedown or change of position was from him doing a foot sweep / a Sotogari is a testament to the grappling. It's not an easy guy to keep standing against. But I'm telling you, if he gets desperate and starts swinging for the fences,
Barber
it'll
with a good jab.
be a very easy takedown for Dalrymple. The more you step into the strike, the more you sell out on them, even if it's just a little bit.
Hard shots from the bottom from Barber, holding and hitting. A little dirty boxing from the bottom, a little hockey fight.
So, yeah, if you're punching from the bottom, your guard is usually closed, which prevents you from turning. If you open your guard like he did right before he punched, you can twist into it.
He's hit him hard.
He's hit him hard.
Yeah.
And Dalrymple's feeling it.
Yeah.
Dalrymple doesn't even want to sit up and like try to pass with his head up because he doesn't want to
get hit. He was getting, and he's getting hit hard.
But he needs to posture.
Yeah, maybe you take one.
He's listening though. He's still there. He's got to do the same. He's got to answer back, even if it's just to keep Barber busy on the bottom. He's got to keep him busy by showing him something. And now he realizes the time is ticking out. Like, I'm getting pushed against the fence, and now I've lost a lot of tools. Now all he has is punching from the bottom. He's got to, nice pass over to leg drag by Dalrymple. He's in a strong position. He's going to try to set himself in a great position to take the back before going. And he doesn't get a great look, but he does have inside wrist control, which is a good start. He needs to this time. Good. I like that. More guys are doing that lately.
Well, he's listening to his corner.
Yeah, Shamik called it, and it was on command. Like, Shamik's over here playing a video game. Look, Barber showed him that to try to make him put hooks in.
Yeah. He tried to bait the back take.
Dalrymple's breaking him down. Really? Look, boom, gave it away for free.
And Barber is doing stuff. Barber is trying things.
But Dalrymple's in the system. He's waiting for the reaction he knows is going to come if he just stays with the weight on the leg.
Right. Don't rush the positions. Don't transition too early. Those are hard knees to the thigh. Golly.
There's the knee from Dalrymple. He's waiting for the opportunity to throw the hook in. We hear Shamik talking. See, there it is circling around. Look, this time he's staying back. He's sitting back onto the hips. Oh, he's trying to boat ramp him again. He didn't get his weight set back. He's starting to go forward.
Dalrymple's on there.
He's got a good chest to back connection, but it could, at any moment, it could go bad for Jamie. Jamie's sort of in a diagonal position. He's in between top and bottom. He's got to be the person who comes up on top, or he's got to finish the back take by sucking Barber into the void. And it looks like he's going to come on top. Nope, Barber reverses.
Barber pushing on the face, peeling him away.
Butterfly sweep for the wrestler.
What an exchange of grappling between these two men.
And my students that are watching, when I was talking last week in MMA class about the power of simple butterflies, simple frames.
Barber slipping a punch from bottom, and Dalrymple punched the ground.
Yeah. Barber did that. Yeah. That same thing happened earlier with Barber in the first round when he was on top.
Wow. Exciting.
It's a good fight.
Anytime you're watching amateur MMA and the grappling is exciting, you know you're watching a good fight. What an exchange. What scrambles.
It's like literally I'm listening to people boo and I'm just like on the edge of my seat.
Oh, shit.
And that's how I know I'm a little weird. But like everybody else is like, this fight's boring, and we're like, yes.
Listen, I think grappling is boring. And that was exciting.
Good.
That was exciting. That was really good. The interplay. Barber always just like a hair behind. He was like just a hair behind each of those grappling exchanges.
Well, yeah, you can be a really strong grappler, but if you're improvising all of your responses and you're not like systematically going move to move, position to position. Now, the weakness of that is when someone throws a rock in your way and you have to change your path, you don't have the improvisational skills.
When it's rehearsed, if it works, it really works.
The things that work when you're dog tired, beat up, like that's the stuff they teach you. That's the stuff that ends up being the most effective. Anything else is just an illusion of athleticism, toughness, or whatever combination you're bringing to the table. Like if you like, I knock somebody out with a spinning wheel kick, and it's like, okay, but was it good technique? Like, no.
Oh, left hook from Barber barely misses. Chutzpah.
Low kick forces a big early shot, and Barber's on the offense. He really needs to win this round dominantly or get the finish here, in my opinion.
Barber lifted Dalrymple up with that knee and then followed up with a stiff combination of punches.
He's fighting like a guy who needs to finish, and he's trying another Soto Gari headlock. But look at the wrist control here. That's what's going to make the 2-on-1 on the far wrist is what's going to make Dalrymple end up winning this in the long run, unless Barber can fight back that wrist and get more weight on that whizzer. But it looks like he's going to try to opt for another judo throw. Dalrymple's wise to it now, though. The cat is out of the bag. So now the dynamic is there has to be new data from one guy or the other.
Yeah, somebody
or the same position. Look, it's the same position for Dalrymple because he's had success.
And Barber did the same thing earlier with this little slow lap around the cage as he works his way out of it.
And Dalrymple's being pretty nice. He could put his forearm up and grind Barber against the fence, like facial grate him. And that could change the position a lot too. It's not illegal. Nice far ankle drag. He's stepping over into double leg drag, and now he's looking for the handcuff. He's not worried about that. He's trying to get the other hand out of the body lock over the leg, and now the back take's coming.
Some elbows to the body of Dalrymple. Dale moved in as if he was going to say something. Those are legal.
Barber did a good job of getting his hand far enough away from the exchanges to not get handcuffed and froze on the ground. But he's fighting so hard compared to how Jamie's fighting. Jamie's fighting in a way that's conserving the energy.
Oh, maybe that's why he was keeping his hands out like that, to keep him from getting handcuffed.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and now that's the cuff. Elbows trapped. He's not committing. He's not committing to either the back take or the cuff. He's just hanging out. He's got 40 seconds, so it's like, he can make it work, but he's letting Barber back in by not really advancing to another position. And he might be scared to lose him.
Shamik Harvey telling Dalrymple to go back to the double, saying he's going to give it to you. Dalrymple seems unconvinced, but Shamik is convinced. Pull it. He says it'll work. He says it'll give it to you. There you go. Listen to the man. He'll tell you. There you go.
There it is.
Give it up to Shamik Harvey there.
Now. Get your head out now.
He's telling him
Dalrymple's leading with the head.
All right, we got fun. Drum.
They're asking him to score. They're asking him to come up and score.
Who are you booing?
It's always funny when people boo, not a close like a robbery or
a good
close
fight
decision,
between two
but like
good.
a fight where your boy got completely pretty much dominated for the last 2 rounds. It wasn't close. Like, you're booing now because you know what the decision's going to be.
Yeah.
Right?
And he didn't get him with some BS. It was good. It was just good, and it was a good fight.
If you watch the UFC, you're going to see the same thing.
MMA crowd's booing as Santa Claus is in the ring.
Santa's in the house.
No, it's Chris.
Me and you's next up.
They should have got me an elf costume.
Yeah, Barber's not interested in that. He's like, I'm good, bro.
Waiting on
These
the
judges are, they're not adding up the scores right now. They're actually planning their getaways. They're calling their Ubers right now. They're getting their evacuation
All
plans.
right, we have a judge's decision is in. And your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the blue corner, Jamie Dalrymple.
busy night for Carolina Combat.
I don't know if I don't think they've lost the fight, right?
And Shamik is trolling whoever was.
That's his side.
Oh, okay.
I think the other side.